wanted to film today, but I've been really tired all weekend. So I thought the last time I was really exhausted, I just did like a video from my bedroom. Yeah, so I thought I would do that today. It will appear quite bright because my phone that I use as a camera, it's right in front of my lamp, but it's actually a lot darker in here. Well, not a lot darker, but it is like dimmer in here compared to the normal lighting. Yeah. So I'm sorry if I yawn. I am really tired. And I'm trying not to fidget too much because I know the microphone will hear the bedding and stuff moving, so yeah. Yep. I have no idea how this video is going to turn out. I'm just winging it and hoping for the best. I keep wanting to yawn. I'm a little bit anxious at the moment. Don't know why. Let me think. Let's talk about something. So I've done some Christmas shopping today. Some people might judge me and think it's far too early, but the reason I actually start in October, I get ideas in October and buy bits, and then I start buying more in November, and then the last bits I buy in December, because I don't want to leave it until December and then find out I have no money for the rest of the month, because I have rent and bills to pay for. So yeah, that's why I do it like that. I've got some cool gifts for my family. I keep wanting to yawn and I cover my mouth, because I'm sure you guys don't want to see that. Also, in the future, I'll probably film it in December to give you guys plenty of time to ask. But I am doing a Q&A, just because I haven't done one in a while. We've got some new subscribers, and I thought now you guys kind of know some like basics about me, like my age and job and stuff. There'll be some more like deeper things you might want to ask within reason. So yeah, I'll probably get all the questions together and then post it in December. So let me know in the comments below ask. You can ask as many questions as you like. I don't usually get millions of questions, so it is very likely I will be able to answer them. So there's that. Leave a comment on one of my videos, or email, or Instagram message me. So there's that. I had my martial arts class today, and I'm hoping to get my next belt in January. That means that I will need to take part. Sorry, I'm so sorry. That means I'll need to take part in something called a grading, which is where the people who want to get to their next belt, they are assessed on their taekwondo skill, and they're also assessed on their taekwondo theory. So the skills, obviously, like how we perform our patterns, how we do certain kicks and blocks and punches and everything. And then the theory is knowing what the blocks and punches and stances that we're in, what they mean in Korean, and the meaning behind the patterns and why we do certain blocks, and being able to really explain why we do the blocks that we're doing, and just be able to be really technical with it all. I really want to get for my red belt. I want to get my red belt next year. I'll probably aim to do it in the new year. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to train really hard, and I'm going to start revising now. Yeah, so there's that, which will be super exciting. And next year I want to do a teaching course, so I can teach my own classes for my job, as I am qualified. I'm so sorry. Again, yawning, sorry. As I'm a qualified dental nurse and an assessor, so I can perform observations for trainee dental nurses, and I can mark their work. Obviously, at the moment, because I'm new, my work would get second line assessed, which means someone with more experience would mark the work after me to double check that I am complying with the correct standards, which I think is a really good idea. And then when I get more experience, they will remove the second line assessor. But in the new year, I want to do the tutoring course, so I can hold my own classes online, because even though I like dental nursing again now, because I was kind of going through something where I didn't really enjoy it, but now I'm starting to enjoy it a bit more. phone it. Oh no, he's just gone to the bathroom. He's just gone next door. Yeah, so I don't know why I feel so tired. I feel like I'm going to yawn again. No, that's fine. So yeah, that's a lot of it. I feel like I was going to say something, but you know when you want to say something and then you just forget what you were saying. That's literally me right now. Yeah, the grading should be good fun. It's usually good fun. Because I am a senior grade now. When you get to blue belt, you become a senior grade, and I'm a blue belt with a red stripe. So I'm close to getting my black belt. Well, I say close. I'm a few belts away, but it's still a lot of training to go through, guys. It's a lot of training and a lot of being precise and power and integrity and all those things. But yeah, we have these gradings. You wear your full suit, training suit, which they call it the dobok. And then they ask for your name and your cup. So I am third cup. Yes, third cup. And then they will just basically ask you to do certain moves as if it was another class, but there is an examiner at the table asking questions, especially if you are a senior grade. So yeah, there's that. And then at the end, when you are finished, you go to a table with the black belts and they ask you questions, and it can be anything. It could be what your colour belt means, it could be what your pattern means, and for senior grades, me and any belts above me, they can ask anything about any pattern, so you have to know your theory. It is super important. So I am excited to do that. I always start revising for my theory when I know I'm going to grade, which is usually a few months before, like 3 months before. I start revising early because I know life gets busy and I won't be able to revise every day. But at least I get into the habit of it and refresh my memory on the things that I do know, and then the things that I don't know, I can rein it in and I can revise every day closer to the time, which I do usually start doing a month beforehand. I write flashcards in order to remember the things I need to, which is super handy. So anything I get correct, it gets put into a pile for the next day, and then the things I don't know, I keep going over and over and over again until I have got every answer correct, because it helps with my memory and it helps me know where I am struggling with what I need to remember. And if my boss allows me to do the teaching course next year, which I think they will let me, because I have said it in my job interview and I've said it in an email too. So hopefully they will let me close to the end of the year, another year gone, and that really makes me feel really overwhelmed. So I get a lot of anxiety at this time of year, which is a shame because I do enjoy Christmas and spending time with my family and giving gifts to people that I feel deserve it. I've got some gifts for people that I really want to show you guys, but I think I won't be able to post them until like maybe do it for Christmas Eve. Yeah, Christmas Eve, maybe. I can show you guys then, to get into the Christmas spirit. I'll show you what I've got other people. If you would like to see that, of course. I don't want to do anything that might upset you, because I know some people aren't as fortunate, and I don't want to be like seen as a show off. If I'm showing like, oh look what I got this person and this person, it's just an idea for triggers and everything. So let me know if you would or would not be interested in that. I just thought it might be a fun Christmassy thing. So there's that. I've actually rambled a lot more. I can't see how long I've been rambling for, but I've actually rambled a lot more than I expected. And I was quite surprised out, because I had my phone balanced on my nightstand, and I have my microphone, I'm holding it to keep it up straight. But I'm quite surprised how it's come about, because I didn't know if this setup would be any good. I know it's quite bright. It always looks like I'm going to burp, but I promise I'm not. I'm just yawning, or preventing myself from yawning. So I've also realised that I can use earphones when using this microphone. I am a bit of a silly Billy, because when I first got the microphone I couldn't find where to put the earphones to plug it in. And when I was setting up the mic for today, I realised where to put them, and I felt like a silly Billy, guys. So yeah, you'll probably see in my next video that I have earphones in. I probably won't do it all the time, because I know I like to be able to hear my surroundings, just in case someone comes in or something. But yeah, it's been not a very productive weekend. I just did some chores. I went to my class and I saw my mum for a roast dinner. And I've been looking at Christmas gifts for people today as well. Yeah, not a very productive weekend, I'm afraid. I have to drive really far tomorrow. My contract states that when I'm doing my agency nursing, it's 35 miles maximum away from my house, and this place is 34 miles. It's about an hour away. I've not been there before, but I'm hoping it's not too dark, or, well, it will be dark, but I'm hoping it's not too raining or foggy tomorrow, because driving in the dark is a little bit nerve-wracking nerve-wracking for me if there's no street lights, but it's really nerve-wracking for me if there's like fog and rain. It really scares me because I don't want to have a car accident, and I don't want to like hurt myself or anyone else because of like driving conditions. Yeah, I don't know, driving in the dark and when it's raining as well really scares me. There's been times where I've been driving on my side of the road and a lorry has driven past me through a puddle, and the puddle splashes everywhere and goes on my windscreen, and it temporarily basically blocks all my vision because the water is all over my windscreen on my car, and I have to put the windscreen wipers on really fast to clear the windscreen so I can see. And it actually really scares me when that happens because again I can't see, and there's been times where I've been going around corners and then the lorries come and splashed me, and yeah, I don't know how to stop that from happening, because when I talk to people about it, they don't know what I'm talking about, or they just say it's never happened to them before. Yeah, so sorry, I needed to yawn. I've been holding them in. So I've noticed that my Countess Dracula roleplay was quite well received. I'm wondering how many people on my channel like roleplays. The only reason I don't really do them is because I don't feel like I have the particular skill of makeup or acting in order to do roleplays. But I want to know, like, just out of curiosity, what sort of roleplays would people want to see? I might not post them right away just because I need the funds in order to like pay for props if need be. I know some ASMR artists that well, I don't know them personally, but I know of some ASMR artists on YouTube that have like amazing role plays and they have all these props and stuff, and I'm like, I can't get to that level because yeah, I don't have the stuff. I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't see my timer on my phone to see how long I've been recording for. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can talk to you about. There have been a lot of fireworks this weekend because it's the 5th of November coming up, Guy Fawkes Night. Yeah, there's been a lot of fireworks this weekend, which have been nice to watch, especially because we have a big window in our living room, so we can just look out the window and see all the pretty fireworks, and then we are still inside, nice and cozy, whilst watching the fireworks, because in the UK we can go to events that hold fireworks, like there's a place that is like holds events, like all sorts of events, and one is fireworks, and it's usually good, but it's very, very cold and dark, and sometimes raining, because obviously it's the UK, always bloody rains. So it was nice to see the fireworks from the comfort of my living room. Sorry, it might have been a bit loud. I am seeing my friends in a couple of weeks because my friend is moving to Australia and a group of us can't make her leaving do in December. So we are having it in a couple of weeks. I am excited to see her, but I'm excited to see her, but I will obviously see her before she goes because, yeah, I must. It is my duty. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I feel like I'm gonna be falling asleep soon, so